What's up, everybody? Jump in here. Okay, guys, I am back with the Skyrim Legendary walkthrough. We are continuing Dawn Guard, and we are going to finish up this place, the Soul Cairn, the Soul Chasm, the Soul Can, blah, 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 blah. Don't know the name of it, but fuck it. Alright, so, in the last episode, we were getting some stuff, mainly 6 pages to this book. Now, this is a nightmare, I gotta be honest. It can be a little complicated. So if you didn't see that episode and you are having trouble, go watch that to learn the first 6 locations. It's from start to finish. It's really easy. Now, if we come over here on this side, we're going to be kind of headed, if you don't know, I didn't actually show it, but this is the castle, so you can use the castle as a marker where you can talk to her mama. And if you know, hug the right side of the wall and go right or east, you will come over to these stairs over here. I wish I could run. My L bumper, piece of shit. I should probably map my controller so I can run with a different button. But if you come up here, there's going to be a chest, and right here is another page. So this is like the 7th page I just got. So there's 3 more. There's 10 total. Take the Grand Soul Gem. Honestly, I'm not even gonna fight that guy. I'm just gonna leave. You can do that to most of the. Ooh, that's kind of a far drop. All right, but screw that. If you look up there. Actually, that might be... Actually, I'm pretty confident that would be where one of the Reaper Soul gems would be. So let's go see if we can get it real quick. Why not try, at least? So let's come up in here. Generally, when you see these ginormous soul crystal things... You know what? I'm going to use my sword just to make this easier. But yeah, when you see these ginormous soul crystals or soul gems... Oh my god, he was weak. That's kind of like a... easy sign that there might be. What is this? You gotta be careful not to die. But there might be, yeah, a Reaper gem fragment that can be used. It's kind of a secret. It's an unmarked quest you can do here if you want, and it's pretty cool. But we're not gonna do that. All right. So this is where the first keeper is gonna be. I'm just gonna ignore the enemies. Harvest his soul, and we're gonna keep moving over in this direction. Believe me, we'll get back on track and find the rest of the pages. There's only 3 left, and I'm pretty confident I know where they all are. But you're going to want to jump in here if you want to get up to where the keeper is. Alright, so now that we're up here, all we got to do is go kill him, and then we can get back down low. So just do it on the way. Now, these keepers, they generally will have a black soul gem on them. That will be grand. And they will be carrying dragon bone weapons. So if you want to just acquire some dragon bone weapons easy, kill these guys. Ah, don't hit me. Alright. I'm gonna knock your ass off, bitch. Oh, no, I felt you! Alright, hold on. Alright, I thought I was gonna knock him off, but apparently I didn't. You're gonna die. Bows do a lot of damage, if you can't tell. Alright, he's dead. Search his body. It generally will disappear, and I can't find it, but you can find, like, the essence. Ah, screw it, I don't really care. But you get the idea. Like, generally, when they do die, they will disappear, but the essence will stay. So you can, like, just kind of, like, look through their body that way. I don't know where the hell he went, but he just kind of disappeared. Alright, now if you come to the very top, you can go through this well, and that will bring you back to the bottom. You can also jump off. Don't be afraid to jump off of high places. Just gotta do it the right way. Like, if you're ever gonna jump off somewhere that's really high up in the air, you want to kind of do it in a way of, like, you jump off, you hit something, and then you land. I don't know. Alright, so over here, there's a staircase going up. It's just right. Basically, the marker that I would use for this is just the map. That right up there is where you fight the keeper. If you continue going right, that's how you get over here. And then just right next to that area, that floating, like, landmark, you can actually come up these stairs. And for one, you can get Conjure Mist Man, which is a conjuration spell. It's not very good. And one of the pages. So that's page 8 right there. But that is one of the conjuration spells, so that is awesome. Now, we can just start making our way over here. Now, there's 2 things in this general direction. I don't know where they are. I kind of have to find them myself. But for one, you can actually talk to the guy, what's his name? I don't know his name, but it's the guy who actually is doing this. Alright, here's a good landmarker. if you hold the right side of the wall, just like I said before. Actually, that's the little place I was where I got the one page. If you look down here, you'll see these four guys, like, just kind of like worshiping something. At least it looks like that. It's like a little tower. So you get the idea. But this is where the horse's skull is. So it's kind of easy to spot. If you see the four guys, it's kind of obvious. You have to kill the enemies. So you can pick up the skull. But you have to kill the enemies too. So let's go ahead and heal up. Where the hell? I really want to turn down my dialogue all the way. Just so you don't have to hear me moaning. I know, but you know, it bothers me, so I would imagine it might bother other people. That's just this game, though. You know, that's just the problem. The sounds of this game. All right, now that they're dead, that will complete. At least I think they're dead. No, there's still one more apparently. No, that's not right. He's not. He's too far. All right, but this guy should appear somewhere around here. Let me put it on my map. Let's see here. Alright, apparently it looks like I'm gonna have to go over there and kill that enemy. Although the enemy is all the way over here, I guess that as long as there's an enemy in the distance, he will not appear. But once he appears, we can turn that in. Alright, what is this? Ah, man, are you serious? I gotta go all the way up this tower just to kill this enemy? Alright, it's a bone man. To bone men, they have a lot of health. You going to die? Oh god. You know, the only conjuration here that is actually pretty good is these conjure Wraith men. That's actually really good. Yeah, see, now that the enemies are dead, I can go and turn this in or whatever. But that's actually one of the best. Oh my gosh, you scared me. It's one of the best conjuration spells in this game, if not the best. The Dremora Lords are pretty good too. I would consider them my top, but the Wrathmen, actually, I think they have more damage, or their swords are better. I don't really know. I know that I read that before, that like the Wraithmen or Wrathmen, whatever they're called, are actually supposed to be like the best conjurations in the game.
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Alright. Go away! Ah! Alright, we're done with that now. That summon is really awesome, though. I love the horse. I don't really use him all that much. Obviously, he really does come in handy here. It will make your travel time a lot easier and better. But I still don't really use him all that much. I really do believe that if you sprint, you can sprint a lot longer. Especially if you're using like healing spells to regenerate your stamina. You can pretty much run forever. So that's kind of the way I look at it. So when horses, they do have a limited amount of stamina. They run out and all that. And it's lame. Okay. So this building right here, I don't know if this is anything. I need to see the front of it to tell you if this is something important or not. It could just be like a Reaper's Soul Gem or something. Yeah, this is nothing. I don't think so, at least. But we're gonna keep looking around. Alright, but my freaking L bumper, come on. Can I run? Yay. Alright. Let's see here. Here's the front of this building. There's enemies on the top. And obviously there would be a way to get up there. Is this anything important? Nah, there's nothing there. That's too important. Now the Reaper Fragments. I should talk about that a little bit. It's an unmarked quest. You can find them if you explore this place enough. I don't really think it's worth it. I think you just get like 5 black soul gems. Something like that. It's pretty awesome, but you know, whatever. Alright, kill that guy. Here's another Wrathman. Now this is the area where you can find the conjure Wrathman. So we are definitely going to grab that. Believe me, it is really good. And the way you can tell if you're in the right area is, once again, if you just kind of follow the quest marker. If you can find this keeper over here, you are in the right area to find the best conjure spell that's here. and potentially the best one in the game, depending on what you like. Like I said, I like the Dremora Lords. They're like my favorite, especially summoning 2 of those guys. Oh man, I'm almost dead. Alright, you gonna die, Keeper. Leave me alone. Alright, now let's hurry up and grab his... See, they're always gonna have a black soul gem on them. Now, the way that you can find, it's just right over here in this like little tower. Like I said, if you follow the quest marker, this is like his little throne that he sits on, and to the left of that is where you'll find this conjuration spell. It's right on this little pedestal. The other one is not too hard to find either. I can maybe show you that, and generally when you pick those up, enemies will spawn. Whatever enemy that you just picked up for the conjuration spell will spawn. The last one is, I think it's, yeah, it's Bone Man, or I think it's Bone Man. I can show you where that is. I actually know where that is. We'll grab that one too. Why not? Also, I'm not 100%, but I think either here or in the next place. Actually, no, in the next place I think is where you can find the Reaper thing. I don't really know. Alright, now the landmark that we're looking for, and it's really easy to spot, because we already have 8 pages. There's only 2 left. The last one is easy. And you know what I've done? Oh man, I messed up. I'll do it later. I'll do it later once I get the 9th page. But I never actually went out of my way to find that guy. If I would have went out my way to find that guy, who actually is for the quest with the book, or the pages, then this would have been a lot easier to find him again. Alright, these little things, you can put like soul gems in them and make them, you can actually make them into black soul gems. It's not really necessary. I generally would just recommend buying soul gems. But black soul gems are definitely a lot better than normal soul gems. They just are. Alright, so we're coming across a very, like, you know, familiar place. This is like the opening in the gate. And we're going to be pretty much just headed towards the next little marker. If I could run, that would be nice, but it's not going to let me. But the reason why we're going this way is because if you just kind of follow this path, there's 2 things. For one, the conjuration spell is somewhere along this way. You can kind of tell. It's if I see it, I'll point it out. If I miss it, I miss it. I'm not crazy about getting it, but I'll try to get it. I kind of know where it is, like I said. I know it's down this path, but alright. Basically, what we're looking for though is a ginormous tower with a soul gem on top. That's what we're looking for right now. And here it is right here, actually. This is the place. Alright. Now, you can actually open up this door, loot this chest. There's nothing. Whoa, my god, there's a lot of enemies. Leave me alone! If you want to open the door, though, this is kind of hidden right here. You got to shoot an arrow at that, and shoot an arrow on the top, and it will open the gate. You can go in and get the treasure. But if you use this landmark, it's kind of hard to miss because it's a ginormous soul gem on top. You can find another building with another ginormous soul gem on top. So that's what we're looking for. It's somewhere around here, around that building. I have no idea. It's so easy to like get confused and lost and all this other nonsense when you're in this place. I believe it might be just over here somewhere.
Get it now while we can.
I don't really know, guys. We're just gonna look around a bit. Where the hell is this place? If I could run, this would be a lot easier. Because then I can just run to the other side and check the other side real quickly. I know that for a fact that this place is kind of really close to another place. And generally you can easily be able to see the other place when you're here. Actually, I think it's right. Yeah, here it is. Alright. So the best way to put this is that main gate, or really there's the castle. I don't know. If you go from the main gate and you just head left is where you can find this building. And like I said, you can tell because there's a ginormous soul gem up there. And if you look around a little bit, you'll find another building with a ginormous soul gem. And it's kind of like a maze. I call it like the maze. Because it is a maze. Alright, so we got to come in here. There's going to be enemies. You don't have to fight them. Just kind of like look around the maze until you find where you need to go. There's going to be like a little teleporter thing. There's stuff here. There's a chest in here. I know that. But we're just gonna wander around until we find the right place. I don't like mazes. Ugh. Alright, yeah, I'm going the right way. And it should be, I think, just down here. Yep, here it is. Jump on through the little teleporter. It's going to put us on top of this building. And this is where one of the fragments are. I'm pretty confident. There's either 3 or 4 of them, yeah. You can tell from the chest. The chests look all funny. Yeah, this is the soul essence gem. I don't fucking know. Alright, but guess what, guys? Here's the 9th page. It's actually the 9th page, and it is our 9th page. So, there we go. Now we have all of them. Although you might say, you know, wait a minute, we don't have all of them. We only have 9. True. But we actually do have all of them, because since we haven't found the guy yet, there's one page right away just next to him. Like, it's not very far at all. So let's come over here real quick, and we'll go ahead and kill this last keeper. Then we'll make our way all the way across and go talk to that guy with the book. And we'll be done here, pretty much. There won't be nothing left for me to do. I don't care about the soul fragments and all this other nonsense with the Reaper thing. You don't really get nothing from it. It's unmarked. If it was a marked quest, I would care, because when I play this game, I like to play it to the point where there's nothing left to do at all. I mean, all the little tiny stupid quests, I complete all of them. I complete all the side quests, all the, you know, whatever, main quests. I do everything. Alright, if we come up here, though, we can fight this guy. Take his ass out with some power attacks. He has, I think, the mace, the Dragonbone mace. If you want to pick that up, of course you can. He also has a shield, so he will block you quite a bit, and there's quite a few enemies around him. So, just weak. These Raftmen are really weird. Like, look, that one's actually, like, kind of powerful. It's taking a lot more hits, and the other one I one-hit it. So, explain that to me. I don't really fucking know how that happens, but it does. Alright, just take his ass out real quick. Alright. Where's this body at? Whatever. I don't really care about getting the Grand Soul Gem. Now, let's go to equip the bow. I think there is a Reaper fragment here. Oh, that was weird looking. So just shoot. They don't disappear. Actually, let me eat my words. They do disappear, apparently. I'm just stupid. But yeah, just shoot this thing until it opens. There we go. Once it's open, we can go ahead and go on through. And there's another ginormous soul gem. Like I said, I'm not too sure if this will contain a fragment or not. Let's see if it does. Yes, it does. So there is a fragment here. If you want to know where this is, just, well, follow the main quest line and exit through that way. That's the best thing to do. I'm not too sure. Like, I think there's actually, I know for, okay, there's 3 fragments total, I think. There could be 4. And the last one, I don't know where it is, but I know that you have to, like, climb on top of some crap, and then when you're on top of it, you have to, like, go and, I don't know, then you find it. Like, it's hard to explain, but it's somewhere around here. It's not that place, though, over here, before you think that. It's not over there. That's the one place where we got the page from. I don't know where it is. I just know that you have to, like, it's like a little bit of a spiral. You climb up, and then there's some enemies, and then eventually you can go and you'll find it. It's kind of like hidden in a way, because I'm not confident about this, but I do believe that the last fragment is like not visible. Like, it's in a tower and you can't really see it from the outside all that well. You can maybe see it a little bit. I'm not sure, so I can't be 100% on that. But that's the last fragment. If you have the soul essence gem and then you collect, I think, the 3 fragments, that's where you can go to find the place. And I'm pretty confident the place where you actually have to fight the quote-unquote Reaper, because all it is just an enemy. It's like a keeper, if I remember. It's just a ginormous keeper that's called Reaper. But where you fight him is, I think, somewhere along this right path. Like, if you go through the main gate little area, and then you head, like, right, maybe, like, northeast. That's what I would say, northeast. You can come across a door, and the door will lead you to where you need to go. So if you want to do that, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not going to do it, though. Now we're just basically looking for this guy. He can be a little tricky to find himself, so he's somewhere in this general direction, though. As long as you just kind of look around. Alright. This is where that one guy was, the one of the keepers. So this is like the best way to actually tell where to go. Just kind of like head in this direction, and he's somewhere along this path. He's in like a graveyard. Yeah, he's just over here. This is exactly where he is. And the reason why I know that is because here is where the last page is. So I'm gonna actually not fight that enemy real quick. The guy is right here. Just to give you an example, this is where he's standing, and he's bitching and complaining about his life, although he's dead. And if you just kind of like turn around and look, you know, look for this well right here, this is where the last page is. He's lost all the pages to his book, but yet here's one right here. So what an idiot. Anyway, now that we have all 10, obviously you can talk to him before you collect them, but it's if you follow my little guide, believe me, it's pretty easy. I like the way I do it only because I have it memorized to a degree, because I used like the marker for the main quest of the Dawn Guard to actually help me find these stuff. Alright, let's talk to him real quick, and then I guess we can turn the quest into him.
What do you want? How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions? What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt. I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me. I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements. A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of Saint Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dunmer. Maybe you should leave the writing to an expert. Stop making foolish suggestions. Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair. That damned Remora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain who I was. Well, I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here. My what? Wait. That means... No. All these wasted months, or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten. Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here? Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory. When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you.
Alright, so we can turn it into him.
Finally! I never thought I'd see these again. These pages meant the world to me. Thank you. Now, Volume 2 begins. What else? Oh, wait a moment. Here, I want you to have these before you go. A pristine copy of my first volume. Only one in print, actually. And take this as well. Seeing as Saint Jib has ascended to pure spiritual form, I won't need it any longer.
Alright. So he gives you like a necklace or something. Like I said, most items you get for quest aren't really all that great because you can make better stuff. Let's go ahead and summon this horse. Since I'm forced to walk and not run, I would imagine maybe the horse would actually walk faster than me. I can't run with the horse or sprint with the horse. Alright, but let's see. Yeah, he's probably moving faster than me. Alright, so now we can go complete the main quest. You know, yeah, somewhere around him though, I believe. Let me pull up my mini map if I can. I think this is around the area where you can find the Reaper thing. I think it's over here somewhere. I'm not sure, like I said, but it's somewhere in this general direction. As long as you go through the main gate and you kind of go like northeast, you can kind of find it. Anyway, but if you don't know, Mr. Saint Jib was actually someone from Morrowind. Now, I never played Morrowind, unfortunately for me, because I heard so many great things about it. A lot of people will say that Morrowind was by far the best Elder Scrolls game, and I don't know that, but I would imagine that if enough people say it, maybe it is possible. But Jib was someone from that game. In fact, I think he was like a guy who helps you in the beginning of that game. And then it's kind of cool that they brought him back for this game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I love it when they do stuff like that. It's so awesome. They also do that, I think, a little bit with Dragonborn DLC. They bring back certain things from Morrowind, which is just cool, you know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. I'll finish up this place in the next episode. I hope this has helped anyone who might be confused with this place. Like I said, we kind of just follow what I do. You can get it. You can get everything done. That's important. The Reaper thing, it's not so important. I wouldn't worry about that. If you want to find the last little thing, then just look around and find the tower that contains the last soul fragment. I couldn't tell you where it is though, because this place is so fucking huge and confusing, and you can get lost so easily. Ah, man. It is a nightmare. But I really do hope you have enjoyed it. Please give me that like and favorite and all that. And peace out.